this time it was fast. While my heart can't heal for other reasons, oh, just talking about other things, not figuratively. It seems that we did get an early translation this time of Black Clover chapter 80, and for one of the few times, this is actually a very strong despair chapter of Black Clover. At least that kind of chapter of Black Clover I dislike very much because, well, I hate when I'm put in these situations because it's gonna take forever until everything will be solved. But I guess only time will tell. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is a bad chapter, nor for the fact that the ending wasn't that bad either. For those who are watching, hi, it's me, the Angry Anime Fan, and turns out that Jami is taking Aster to practically the best healer in the team. Although not the team in the kingdom, although he calls him the greatest quack, because apparently once upon a time, Jami got his arm severed, so this guy retached it, proving that yeah, it's not impossible to retach limbs. Makes me wonder though, why didn't they just retach Kyoto's severed leg, or was his leg so severe it was dangerous? Or perhaps this, after all, this uh, chapter seems to imply it's more than that. So then they begin to do treating, some kind of very strong water healing magic. But he unfortunately sees something very serious to Aster, which Finral overhears. When they're back to their home, it turns out that for all their great deeds of stopping Vet and all that, it seems that their black stars have now shrunk to zero. So now they have 0 black stars and 1 golden star. That is actually pretty funny. So they can pig out under Yami's orders. Of course, they're also very good. But during the night, Aster excuses them to go somewhere, which unfortunately everyone notices that he is very different. Because, well, sorry, I'm repeating that word. Aster is, after all, an endless ball of energy. That's how they say. So when Aster say, I'm a little tired today, so I'm going to excuse myself, they notice something is wrong. So Finral tells them why. It turns out that Aster's arm can never be returned to normal, and that's what I hate. I mean, there was some suspicion that, yeah, his arms can't return to normal. Turns out the vet didn't only crush them to dust, it's apparently because he used a very ancient magic of beast magic. His arms were cursed as well as turning to dust, meaning that this current level of magic, it's impossible to heal his magic. I guess that must mean that, no, not the beast arm. I guess that third eye had some kind of curse magic. I mean, I always wanted Aster's arm to mutate into demon-looking arms, but it seems that's not gonna be the case. Everybody get worried about him, so they find him on a rock where he seems like he is actually breaking down, looking back on everything he has done. But of course, Aster being Aster refuses to break down, saying that he is the Saint Seiya of the new generation. He refuses to do it, mostly by screaming that you threw a whole lemon tree at me this time, didn't you, life? Well, I'll just make some lemon cake along with my lemonade, damn it. In a way, Aster has been life's endless shoe toy, but I mean, not only because he was born without any magic, as also is said to Juno, he doesn't grow. He's still the same small kid as he always did, and he has always been the butt of most jokes. So, So in the end, one wonders when was the time where Aster was feeling very down. I think that was the time when he misheard what Eunice said about him, and he said there are times no matter what you do, or no matter how you try, you just can't do it. Whatever I should just give. That was one of the few times he actually decided honestly he was gonna give up. So he apparently made a vow. That was the last time he ever felt depressed. Impressing all of his teammates, and Vanessa saying some secretly like, "That's right, it's a little too early to give up. That kingdom might just might be able to heal you." That kingdom. Are we now gonna have almost stories centered on Vanessa in returning to her kingdom? After all, we do not know very much about that kingdom. She dresses like a witch, although a pretty scandalous, sexy witch. Makes you wonder though, is she talking about that? And as I said before, I would have preferred if his hands had mutated into demon like arms, but Asta is the main character. Of course his arms are gonna heal, because no matter how strong his teeth is, he cannot fight with his teeth alone. Oh, sorry. But yeah, so in a way, this was a depressing chapter, but it was also inspiring to see Aster giving up. And we see a little bit more depths about his giving up. People always say that he refuses to give up because he's Aster, but no, I think he realized at times he can give up, but he don't want to give up because he made a vow that day. That was the last time he would ever feel depressed. And as life's endless shoe toy, what can he do? Who knows? But what do you think will happen? Give me your thoughts if you have any.